So what are we to do with you, Henry?
About that evening.
Ah, yes. I never thanked you properly for helping me with the laundry. That storm would have carried it off to God knows where.
Oh, I think you thanked me enough. But next time we should take shelter somewhere else. That hayseed gets into places it shouldn't, and itches like mad.
Henry, you donkey. You really know how to sweet-talk a girl, don't you? And anyway, what do you mean by next time? Just what exactly do you have in mind for the two of us?
Well, we'll be together. Like a couple. And when the time comes, you'll take me as your husband, right?
You're full of yourself, aren't you? But that's not how things are done.
Well, obviously, under normal circumstances, I'd ask your pa for your hand, but...
Papa? Yes. He'd set the dogs on you. Now you'd have to get Uncle Peshek's blessing.
I reckon I'd have no better luck with him. Unless he saw a way to profit from it.
And I'd have a sack of flour for my dowry. But seriously, Henry, what kind of husband would you make? You can't sit still in one place for an hour at a time.
Well, I've got a lot of duties, but... I'm very fond of you, you know. And maybe one day...
I know, you silly sod. We can't get married yet. But we can still see each other and be fond of each other.
I've got something that needs stitching up. Could you do it for me?
All right. I can't have you walking around in torn rags, can I? Show it here. I've got some... I know this is your favorite.
It is indeed.
What's up, Henry?
I'd like... How are the Scallets?
They're alive.
So...
It's a...
That's all. Matthew and Frit?
They survived. My God, I'm glad. They helped me out a lot. And where did you see them?
In Sasau. I bumped into them in front of the tavern. Where else?
And how are they doing?
They're doing fine. The monks brought them back to health. But they don't have work, and they're in debt. You wouldn't happen to know of any jobs going for two lazy carpenters?
Not here. And I think it will be the same in all of Ratai. It's overcrowded with refugees, and they're all looking for work.
That's bad. Those two need work badly. To keep them out of mischief. You know what they're like.
I do indeed. Try the mills in the smaller hamlets. The miller in Ledechko is old. Maybe he could use some strong hands.
I will. Thanks. Wouldn't you like to take a stroll somewhere?
I'd love to. I love it here by the water. But how come you've been so quiet the whole time? What's on your mind?
You're on my mind.
Oh? In what way?
Well, you know. How pretty you look in that.
Ah. You think I look pretty, do you?
Yeah. Especially when you laugh.
I was afraid you'd say especially when you've no clothes on.
Well, now that you mention it.
Come here, you charmer.
Home again. See you again sometime.
Yes. Come by again.
There's the man. Good work, Henry.
Thank you, sir.
I tell you to take a well-earned rest, but unfortunately I need one more thing.
Whatever you command.
Ježek refuses to talk to us. The stubborn bastard's asking to see you.
Me?
Indeed. Normally I'd send for Captain Bernard to beat it out of him, but then I told myself that if he's so keen to speak to you...
I'll try to get something out of him. Where is he?
He's locked up in the tower. Bernard will give you the key.
Very well, sir. I need the key to...
So Sir Radzig let him have his way in the end. He should have let me beat some answers out of him.
If I were you, I wouldn't question...
Just try not to mess it up.
Thanks. Can you teach me how...
Certainly.
I'd like to...
All right.
Isn't that... Is this an...
That's a poor offer. Agreed. Now listen up.
I'd like to improve...
Certainly.
I'd like to hone...
First, you have...
Well...
How are you, Henry? Well, finally, I've had quite a wait.
Why do you want to talk to me, of all people?
You brought me here. You should consider it an honor.
If hanging around in a damp dungeon with a condemned man is your idea of honor...
You're not seeing the bright side. You can be the one who uncovers a conspiracy against the king for your master. You don't get an opportunity like that every day. It did cross my mind, though, that it might be nice to get some assurances for my cooperation. After all, I'm the one the Margrave unjustly declared the scourge of the land and expelled from Moravia. They even pulled my beautiful castle down. It was the necessity of making a living that forced me to take some liberties.
I suppose there's some truth in that. I may speak with Sir Radzig and he might pardon you, but not unless you start talking.
Very well, ask me anything you want. I won't be obstructive.
What I want to know most of all is who's behind it. Who are you making those forgeries for?
Do you think I couldn't have handled it all myself?
I'm not trying to insult you. It's just not a job one man could do alone.
All right, the way it began was I was short of coin, as usual. So I let those crimps in Sasau recruit me.
Recruit you into what?
I didn't inquire too much. In this business, you don't ask too many questions. But when they found out I wasn't just anybody, they put me in charge of the counterfeiting. A foreigner by the name of Eric gave me instructions. But for sure, and there's someone highly placed at the monastery who's mixed up in it too. But I don't know who.
How did you come to hear of all this business?
I met some old friends in Colleen a few months ago, and they said they were heading for Sasau, that armed men were being recruited, and they'll hire anyone.
Old friends? Who were they?
Just a couple of brigands. We used to ambush the Margrave's messengers in Moravia together.
Nice friends you keep.
I was in dispute with the Margrave. A man in my position finds himself mixed up with all sorts.
And then what?
Rapota and I had been living off stale crusts for a month, so I wasn't going to turn down the chance of work, honest or otherwise. We rode to Sasau and met with the recruiters. It didn't take long to realize I was a nobleman fallen on hard times, not some common peasant.
Can you get to the point?
Well, they introduced me to this Eric, and he told me what was needed. They set up the workshop, got the men, the supplies, everything.
Crimps? You're telling me this Eric is recruiting armed men in Sasau?
Well, it seems so. I was giving the recruiters some of the coins to do it. The fake ones, of course.
Where can I find the recruiting gang?
That's tricky. It was my friends who led me to them. We met with them in the woods next to Sasau. It's about who you know, as always.
You said you gave them money. Where was that?
They'd ride to the mine gallery to see me. I don't suppose you'd find them there now.
If you say so. This Eric, you reckon he's not the one in charge?
He puts on airs, but he's just a naive young pup. And he's always going on about his lord, though he never mentioned him by name.
Where can I find this Eric? You must have had some meeting place.
He used to come to the workshop unannounced. And after what's happened, I doubt he'll be showing his face there again.
This highly placed person at the monastery, what can you tell me about him?
I've no idea who he is, only that he's no small fry. After all, he handles the exchange of the forgeries in Passau.
I see. Is there anything else at all you can tell me about him?
No, he was supposed to supply me with materials too, but he backed out. Eric said he probably got cold feet.
That'll do me for the moment.
Will you put in a word for me with Sir Radzig? I'll swear allegiance to him if he'll have me. I'm sick of being a renegade.
I can try, but I can't promise you anything.
So what have you learned?
All sorts of things. There's some foreigner called Eric behind the counterfeiting ring, and someone highly placed at the monastery.
The monastery? Really?
That's what Jezek claimed.
So it's worse than I thought. If this is true, we'll have to proceed with the utmost caution.
Why? Can't we just go to the monastery to investigate?
No. If the church is truly involved, I have no authority.
But if someone at the monastery is perpetrating crimes against the crown...
True enough. Why don't I go and arrest King Sigismund of Luxembourg while I'm about it? He's committed a crime or two as well.
I'll have to think about it. It won't be an easy nut to crack. I'll have to consult with Hanush. And what of this Eric? Who is he?
I don't know, but he's recruiting armed men in Sasau and forming an army.
Damn. So it looks like Pribyslavitz wasn't the end of it.
It most certainly wasn't, sir. And what's more, Sir Jezek is convinced this Eric is only a go-between, and there's someone bigger behind him.
You should return to Sasau and take a closer look at those recruiters. If they're going to attack, we must find out sooner than last time.
It might not be as straightforward as that. Sir Jezek didn't know them and has no idea how to find them.
You'll have to manage somehow, my lad. Don't tell me there's an armed force amassing here and nobody knows anything. Go to Sasau and try to find them.
I'm not sure where to start, sir.
Then ask around the alehouses and inns, or at the Rathaus. Someone must have heard something. These things can't be entirely kept in the dark. Whatever you do, be careful, Henry. And best not mention my name. It would attract unwelcome attention. What we want is for the crimps to take you for just another village lad they can lure into their gang.
All right, sir. I'll try to blend in as best I can.
I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I know of no one else who could help as much as you can now.
Sir, there's one more. Sir Jezek went with me without resistance, because I promised him he...
My boy, my boy. You make promises in my name, but if it can prevent bloodshed, why the hell not? We may well come to some arrangement, but I can't say yet what will become of him.
As you command, sir.
From the yard or from the wood, right?
My respects to you.
Have you noticed anything suspicious?
And what's your idea?
Have you heard of anyone looking to hire...
Mercenaries, you mean?
Yes.
There were some fellows conspiring here in the corner twice a week, and others coming and going. They didn't look entirely respectable, but they never...
And what happened to them?
I don't know, they just stopped coming. And I haven't seen hide nor hair of them since.
You haven't heard anything about where they went?
How could I have? They just stopped.
Where do you think they might be meeting?
How should I know? I'm an honest innkeeper, not a man at arms. They could be meeting at another inn. They could be meeting in the woods by the light of the moon, for all I know.
Is there any way I'll recognize them?
Unquenchable thirst. They drank like fish. They were rough-looking too. Big-bearded and scruffy.
That's not much help. What did they do while they were waiting for someone?
They drank, and they played dice. I do remember...
So they were fond of dice, were they? And where would you...
Anywhere there's dice and usually drink. That's all you need for a game. Although it dawns on me now, I never saw Simon with those men, oddly enough. He's got a nose for drunken dice players with a coin to...
Simon who?
Why, the young miller. He runs Catzick Mill. Neighbours are always slandering him for trafficking, but who knows? Maybe...
You don't know where I might find some,
And why would you want them? You'll set top.
But they'd be the ones to know what reputable townsfolk don't.
I grant you that. Well, we don't have an executioner, just a knacker. But he's an odd fellow. Like any knacker, I suppose. And there's some strange...
What can you tell me about them?
Decent folk don't talk about him.
I was hoping you'd tell me a bit more than that. What can you tell me about Simon?
There's not much to tell. He runs Catzick Mill, and some say thieves meet there at night. But isn't there gossip about every miller? I don't think he's a sinner, but only God knows for sure.
Anything else?
You might not find him at the mill. He's a busy man, always out and about making some deal or other. And he likes to throw dice, especially when he sees a fat purse hanging on a drunken belly.
Thank you for the help.
Not at all. But why off so soon? Sit down for a tankard or a bite to eat.
Are there any
Nothing I've heard about. Good luck to you.
It's hard to resist. You'll not find better meat anywhere.
What? Oh, what's that?
Good day to you.
Are you the local knacker?
I'm the local gravedigger. But if there aren't any burials to take care,
Well, then you might know a lot of things that others don't.
I'm a decent man. Not always honest, but decent.
Anything fishy going on in these parts?
There certainly is. Candles are being stolen from the church, as brazen as that. What sort of...
Ah, but have you heard of anyone around here hiring adventurers and bandits?
How would I know that? Most people avoid talking to me. I don't even go to the tavern much these days.
And what's been happening in Sass?
Nothing interesting. Except maybe that bitch being slaughtered.
What? Who was she, a villager?
No! I mean a dog bitch. It was a while back, but they called me to clear it up.
What?
The dog looked like she'd been hacked to bits. They were scared it was some demon, but as far as I could see,
Why on earth would anyone do that?
What do I know? Maybe he was snooping around where he shouldn't, and the bitch went for him. I hear there was some dog-bitten fellow being cared for at the monastery. Only they kept him there on account of a broken leg.
Thank you. I'll be going.
Very well. Feel free to stop by any time. People shut. Take care now.
He's not reacting. But all I can see that's wrong with him is his leg. I have to ask Johanka. I'm not needed here. What's happening here? Oh my god.
Yes. Where do you think the wounded ended up?
Actually, I had no idea.
Well, now you know. Me and Nicodemus have been trying to keep things under control since Skalitz was raised. Just the two of us. Certainly. We can always use an extra... And it's been like...
I was in a bad way myself back then. They took me to Ratai unconscious, and I needed a healer. How is everyone holding up? What can I do?
Holding up? People here are dying, usually needlessly, and I can't do anything about it. We don't have enough food or space or anyone who's willing to help us.
Doesn't anyone help you with nursing these people? You've got...
Scholars, maybe, but they leave the healing up to God. Nicodemus is trying, but everything he knows is from his...
Can I have a look at them myself?
Do you now? And what would you do if you burnt yourself at the forge?
First, you have to cool it down with water. Marigold ointment helps, and it's better if you don't bind it and let it breathe.
You do know what you're talking about. Looks like blacksmiths know about more than just pulling teeth.
Pulling teeth? Nothing to it. As long as you don't squeeze the pincers too hard and crush them.
Well, go and see if anyone needs anything. Just don't go pulling anyone's teeth.
Doesn't the monastery care?
They give us some food for them and a place to sleep, but I wouldn't say they help exactly.
Do you have enough?
Enough to survive, maybe.
Maybe if I brought some meat? Some game?
That.
Anything else?
Look,
Well, it is a look.
crowded. I've had to leave some of the sick lying in the open air, even at night. And have you seen what they're lying on? I tried that, out loud. They just...
And how are you doing?
Some of the monks speak to me. Too bad the custodian isn't one...
Is the custodian?
All the time. Apparently he has a wife somewhere, but that doesn't stop him. He's...
And,
What do you mean, what else?
I could do something about it.
No, I can deal with him. The last thing I need is you going around...
Why is there a god? Because of you?
Yes. There was one time I just had enough of it all, of the way they treat us, and I almost slapped one of...
What can you tell me about...
He's supposed to be in charge of all the guards and the security of the monastery. But really, he has a say in pretty much everything. And that's why he probably thinks he can do whatever he wants.
All right, that's...
Look, Henry, I know I can speak harshly, but I'm at the end of... Last week, Bohuslav died. Maybe you knew him. We desperately...
I'll do whatever... What's wrong with that man by the altar? He doesn't look wounded.
He had a broken leg. A bad one. The bone had come right through the skin. I'm not holding out much hope for him. I've seen folk in that state before.
My God, there has to be something we can do.
And what do you suggest? The monks won't help, and I don't know...
Well, I can try.
You?
Unfortunately, I've had occasion to try this sort of thing before. You have to place the bones as precisely as you can next to each other. It's hard, but you have to ignore any screams of pain. That's the only way to help him.
Well, fine. Try it then.
Tell me more about... All right.
Take care.
I can't. I just can't.
Are you holding him firmly?
Aye.
Done. He'll be able to get out of this on his own.
Please.
Philip, from Skalitz. I don't see any wounds, but he's shaking terribly. These wounds have been well taken care of.
Christ above!
What are you making such
A fuss? Because of my hurts like fuck, and with everyone else moaning and...
Why don't you go and lie?
I can't!
Maybe I can make you something.
Oh, then for
May the Lord watch over you.
Everything here is fine.
Please.
Yeah?
You're not from Skalitz.
No, but please help me.
What happened to
I was working on the building when the scaffolding up by the roof collapsed.
you? Well,
Yes, that's what everyone...
well,
Weeks.
what?
I have been working...
Is there anything I can do to help?
When I was little, my father got...
And do you remember?
I don't.
I'll try to.
Thank you.
Good luck to you. You look all right.
Mostly, but my leg...
Did the humans win?
That's what I tell the ladies. Truth is, I did myself a mischief. Well, occasionally.
Well, that's no use. They.
May the Lord watch over you.
He'll be able to get out of this on his own. He'll be able to get out of this on his own. I see you look much better.
No, I feel much better. Then I heard it was all down to you. Thank you. If you ever need to know about anything that's going on in Sasau, come and see me. There's nothing much happens here without my knowledge. Thomas is my name.
How are you doing? Feeling better yet?
Aye, much better. I'm truly grateful. A bit longer and I'll be able to run back to the woods and carry on. Well, never mind. Very kind of you to look in on me.
Truth be told, I didn't come just for your health.
What do you need?
Well, I've heard tell there's work for fearless men who enjoy a bit of silver.
Ah, I believe I can help you with that. They used to frequent the tavern, but now they meet in the church.
The church?
Aye, that's right. The church is locked at night, but if you see a light, the door will be open. Go in there and wait. Say a prayer or something, and then you'll see.
That's it? I don't need to speak to anyone?
Just doing what I told you is enough. They'll give you a good look over and see...
All right, thank you.
You took care of me, why wouldn't I? Good luck to you.
Father.
You. I recognize.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
It may sound strange, but I need you to go back to St. James.
No. No, certainly not, my boy.
Why?
A parish that's little but a ruin these days. And besides...
It isn't completely safe, but most of them are gone.
As my father used to say, why take the risk?
How did you... And why aren't... He certainly is... Do tell me, Father. Why don't you like the Rat Eye Priest exactly?
Have you never met him? Now, when he sits in judgment, he's needlessly cruel. Yet when he's censored,
You're right. He really is like that. But how can you criticize?
That's not the same thing.
Isn't it? Maybe not to you or him, but the people...
You can't possibly mean that.
It comes down to the same thing in the end. Having a scoundrel for a priest, or having nobody at all. You have a calling, so follow it.
I don't know who you think you are to sit in judgment on me, but I've no desire to get killed.
As you wish. Don't you feel...
That's something...
No, it's not.
Haven't you...
The Cumans are...
I am...
What if they increased your income?
My boy, my boy. I get tithes from the parishioners, and since my flock amounts to a flock of ravens,
I know. That's why I've arranged a small collection for you. So you'll have something to...
So that's what you're about.
Agree?
It'll take more than that to persuade...
Well and good, then. Well and... And where will I live? My house...
You can live right there at St. James. I'm sure the locals will be great.
Well, it's true they've treated me kindly, and...
Thank you. The people from St. James will never...
May the Lord watch over you.
kingdom come. Thy will be done, on earth as it is in
Amen.
heaven. What?
So, you've been looking for us, eh? What is it you want?
I hear you're hiring men who don't mind getting their hands dirty.
Is that so? And where did you hear that?
Taverns and the like? People talk.
Well, that's a pretty tale. But no one in any tavern told you to come here and wait, did they? So let's have it. Who told you?
I don't recall his name, but he was one of your friends. He said that he couldn't take me straight to you, that I had to go through the church.
He was right about that. But he still said more than he should have.
I know my way around. You won't go wrong with me.
Spare me the boasting. I've got a test ready for you. Let's see how you handle it before you tell us how wonderful you are.
What test?
Nothing complicated. We used to take anyone who looked like they could keep their head on straight. But not now. Now you can only join if you do what we tell you.
Which is what? Steal something?
Nah, not theft. If you want to join us, you have to kill Pius.
Who's Pius? And why should I kill him?
That's none of your business. But I'll tell you anyway, because it's an instructive tale. Pius was one of us, but he fucked up.
How? Did he steal something?
Yeah, that was part of it. Stole some money, ran away. A few boys died over it. Showed a distinct lack of loyalty. And as soon as he's dead, you can join us.
I'll have to find him first.
You don't need to find him. We know where he is.
Then why haven't you killed him yourselves?
It's quite a test. He's hiding in a monastery.
With the stable boys? It's not hard to get into the grounds.
No, not there. Well, he would have been dead long since. He's in the, cloister, or whatever it is.
But only monks can get in there.
Just monks and Pius. He's an educated bastard. Seems he used to be a priest, but it didn't quite work out.
And how am I supposed to get into the cloister?
You'll think of something. Maybe there's a secret passage. I've heard there's some cave underneath. The cave of St. Procopius. There might be a way into it from outside.
And do you have any other ideas besides secret passages?
Well, there is this one fellow been hanging around the taverns. Supposed to join the monastery soon. Might be he could help you somehow. I'd try talking to him if I were you. And if he doesn't help, knock him on his ass and take anything he's got that you could use to pass yourself off as him. A letter of admittance to the monastery, or whatever.
Murder someone in a monastery?
Murder's a sin as it is.
Yes, it does. I'd be spilling...
Well then, knock him senseless, drag him outside, and finish him off where it's less sacred. I don't give a damn...
And do you have any other...
We're not hiring stable boys. We want men who are prepared to do anything.
So how many men have you already...
Just that.
And what happened to them?
Just the first one. The others turned tail. Guess they didn't have the stomach for it.
How will I recognize him?
He won't have been there long. He should be the only new one there.
But what if there are others? What does he look like?
Normal. He always went about well dressed and had a fine...
Yes, except he'll be given a robe and they'll take his knife.
Then you'll have to try and figure out which one of the novices it is and get him to betray himself. Try getting him drunk. Then send him straight to hell.
Get him drunk?
We're better. There's more wine there than in the royal cellars. And I doubt he suddenly stopped drinking.
Fine. So I've got to kill Pius. He's in the cloister, and to get into the cloister, I'll need to enlist the help of some boy who's joining the order, right?
More or less. And now the main thing.
The main thing is to kill him, isn't it?
Of course. But that's not all. All hell's gonna break loose in the monastery after the murder. So, either make sure nobody finds him, or hightail it out of there quick as soon as the job's done. But better if they don't find him right away.
And what else? Should I come back here?
No. Before you run for it, take his special dice. and bring it as proof that you killed him. And if you can get him to tell you where he hid the coin, bring that.
Bring his dice and the money if I find it.
From the monastery, head east across the river. There'll be a swamp where you'll find a fire pit. Go there at night and light a fire. Make it nice and big and we'll show up. Take the dice and the money, and then tell you where to report. Got it?
Right, I'm to slip into the best guarded place in the entire region and kill someone. Take his dice and money, and then go to the swamp and wait by the fire.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, you can at least say a few Hail Marys for me. I'm gonna need all the help I can get.
And remember, we'll be keeping tabs. See you later.
I better not go in any further. I might drown.
Good day to you.
Do you want something?
I do. And you look like the kind of fellow who knows a thing or two and wouldn't...
What's it about?
I'm looking for someone who knows how to dip her pockets.
That's not for me.
May the Lord watch over you. God be with
You wouldn't be...
No.
May the Lord watch over you.
Good day to you.
You wouldn't be...
No.
May the Lord watch over you.
God be...
You...
No. Farewell.
Good day to you.
May the Lord watch over
Can...
I suppose. For how long? Sure.
Agree?
You're...
You wouldn't...
No. May the Lord watch over you.
What? Are you... Calm down. I don't... I get...
Shit! Sod off! Eh? No! Clear off.
Mother of God! God bless.
Jesus. You wouldn't be called.
No. Take care now.
Good day to you.
You wouldn't be called.
No.
God be with you.
God be with you.
You wouldn't be.
No. May the Lord watch over you.
Are there any problems?
Nothing I've heard about. Farewell.
Here you are. Good health.
You wouldn't be called by.
No.
Take care now. Take the rails,
Good health to you. Are you called by him?
I am.
I've heard that you're bound for the monastery.
Yes, yes, it's true. But I've convinced my faithful guardian, Manfred, to give me a few more days of freedom. Mind you, he won't let me visit the brothel, so instead I'm devoting those days to the demon drink.
My name is Henry.
Pleased to meet you.
What if I entered the monastery?
I would give you your weight in gold, if I had any. But Manfred there, my guardian angel and caretaker, has all the coin. And he never take... If you help me get
he's been...
So what? Listen, friend, let's raise a glass. Manfred here's asleep. Please, get rid of... Good luck to you.
Here we are.
God be with you.
You're Manfred, the young...
Indeed I am.
Got it for you right here.
Would you let us have a word?
I would not. If I put my guard down for a...
My pleasure.
You must have a mighty thirst. Waiting here with him for days, just watching him get drunk.
There's no doubt I'd enjoy a drink. Heaven knows I deserve it.
So let's drink together. And if you start to feel unwell, I'll keep an eye on him.
I can see you're a reliable lad. So what shall we have to drink? And while we're at it, we'll see whose side Lady Luck is on.
One ale over here, please. Ale for me.
This'll be the one.
How much longer must I wait?
Here, just as you ordered.
Now you.
Certainly, I'll fetch it right away.
Ah, come on. It's time I had a throw.
Pour me one.
That's it. This'll be the one.
One beer for me.
Damn. That'll do me.
Here, just as you ordered.
Hardly worth talking about. That's it.
Ale as usual.
This'll be the one.
One beer for me.
Finished.
One ale over here, please.
Use your head, man. You'll lose everything.
Pull me an ale.
Your turn.
Pour me an ale.
I'll bring it right away.
What's the hold up? Hey, ale, here!
Here.
If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good.
What do I have to do to get a drink
No,
here?
Right.
now if it came after 3 ones...
There. Satisfied?
The good neighbors.
There.
We'll see.
Satisfied?
No luck tonight.
My pleasure.
All the best.
Money, money, money! I've had enough.
And
You said you wouldn't drink today.
Silence!
I'll bring it right away.
Manfred's taken care of?
Thank God. He won't let me out of his sight for a second, and he's itching to get me in the monastery so he can head back home.
Why are you being sent to the monastery?
Like every lusty young lad, I'm fond of fair maidens, but I got too fond of one, and let's just say she was, indisposed for 9 months.
But they don't send you to the monastery for that.
They do, when it's the daughter of the Lord of your feet.
Shit.
Shit is putting it mildly. The Lord of Bukovo was less than pleased. He knows he'll never marry off his daughter now, so he gave father a choice. Either pay him 1,000 groschen in compensation, along with my balls on a silver platter, or pay 1,000 groschen and put me away somewhere no one will ever see me again.
Why does your guardian never leave your side?
So I don't run away. Of course, I'm free to walk around, but he watches every step I take and won't stop until I'm behind the monastery walls.
Well, he's not watching you now.
What good is that to me when he has all the money, and even my saddle and riding cloak under lock and key?
I'd like a beer.
Why don't you just run away?
Bare-arsed? What the hell would I do? I don't know how to work, I have no money, and that old bastard's even taken my cloak. He has me in the palm of his hand.
But there are poor people everywhere and they get by somehow.
If I have to choose between hunger and poverty on one hand and the monastic life on the other, I'm afraid the monastery wins. If I could only steal that old man's pouch, I'd be gone faster than lightning and no one would ever see me again.
What if I entered the monastery instead of you?
What? Voluntarily? You don't look like someone who'd want to spend the rest of his days on his knees praying. Well, that's your problem. You can only enter the monastery if you know how to read and write, and if you have a special writ from the abbot. That's a letter confirming they know who you are and that they've accepted you.
So you give me your writ? I'll just tell them I'm you.
Manfred has the writ. You'd have to take it from him, but he only puts it down when he sleeps.
So I'll steal it and then you can disappear.
Disappear? Bare-arsed? What the hell would I do? I don't know how to work, I have no money.
But there are poor people everywhere and...
If I have...
That's all then.
Take care now.
Here.
Jesus Christ. Well, yes, unfortunately.
I'm sorry.
Very well. What's that?
need? Excellent. Give me the purse.
There. Satisfied? Coming. I've only got 2 hands.
Here's half the purse.
Half? What about the rest?
I'm keeping it for my efforts.
Well, I can't say that seems fair to me, but what can I do? Good luck to you.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
I could die
Can't live by bread alone, but he can't live without it either.
The Lord be praised.
Sir, this investigation into the Neuhof massacre... it's getting a bit complicated.
What have you found out?
I tracked down a gang of robbers who recruited killers for Pribyslavitz. They know the Horsons who torched Neuhof.
That's excellent news. Did you find out any more?
So far, not much. If I'm going to infiltrate them, I have to do what they say. That means murdering one of their former cronies, a fellow they call Pius. Apparently he was at Neuhof too.
You have to kill a criminal to prove yourself to them? Huh. I don't much like the sound of it.
That's not the worst of it. This Pius is hiding out in the monastery pretending to be a novice. I'd have to get inside the cloisters to get at him.
Good God above, that's another matter entirely. They don't let just anyone into the cloisters, and the abbot won't give up any of the novices. Secular law has no jurisdiction inside the monastery. But this is the second time that something untoward has happened there. First the counterfeiters, now this. I'd be glad to have someone take a look inside.
What should I do with Pius once I find him?
Don't kill him. Bring him to the bailiff in Ratte. He'll interrogate the man and give him a fair trial.
It doesn't sound like an easy task, sir. Getting into the cloisters, finding Pius, and then getting him to the bailiff.
Far from it, lad. But I have confidence in your abilities.
It seems like the only way to find Pius is to join the order. Damned if I know how, though.
A bit of meditation and learning would do you good. If it's really the only way to get to him, then you'll have to do it. I'm sorry I can't be of much help. Sadly, my relations with the monastery aren't entirely congenial. You'll have to figure something out for yourself. Take care.